Hello.
Good morning to your listeners and everyone.
Good morning, Drogba.
My speech won't be clear, so please pardon me.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Feel free, my brother.
So, regarding to the treatment, I realize that anytime I go to the hospital, I don't respond to anything. So that's where they got to know. Okay, I'm suffering from Stephenson syndrome, and it took them like 4 months to diagnose me, because that symptoms that diagnose it's very hard to diagnose. Like you wouldn't, they would think it's MS, they would think it's demyelinating, they would think it's everything, but the main thing is Stephenson syndrome,
Okay.
because and at the end of the day, realize that anytime I take medicine, that don't work for me. I don't feel anything, but I'm in constant pain, like excruciating pain, which I can't explain how it feels. So I realized that my neurologist
Yeah.
at Bangkok Hospital was the one who kind of like diagnosed the whole thing for me. And at the end of the day, Olibutu came up with the same thing. And they noticed that that's the issue.
So Drogba, if I get you right, you're trying to say that anytime you take medication, it doesn't work. It's not improving. The situation
So
is not improving.
no, it doesn't work on me. It doesn't work on me. It makes me kind of like sleepy, those kind of things. But it doesn't really work as in
It
as
doesn't
if
even numb the pain a little bit.
no. The okay, it numbs the pain a little bit. When the doctor saw a trace of Stephenson syndrome, that's where we saw a little bit of like working slightly on me, but
Okay.
doesn't really work on me, because I realized that I wasn't having the sleep apnea,
hmm
but the sleep apnea was being diagnosed just recently.
Yes, that is
I'm
what we
having
saw.
Yes, and I have to use the CPAP machine to kind of like, because they say anytime I sleep, according to them, the how do you call it?
You
The
cease to
doctor,
breathe at some point.
yes, and when I sleep, I cease to breathe. Let's say within 30 minutes, I can go off. My heart will just be the only thing beating, and I'll come back again. I'll sleep again. So me, I didn't know. So I went to check, and they saw the issue, and they said that it's related to the Staph syndrome thing. It can relate to that, because most people who normally go through that thing are more bigger people,
Mm,
like like
extremely
extremely
big.
fat.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
It's a weight
So I was like,
is one of the things that are associated with weight.
yes, but my own, no, I don't know where it's coming from. So that's how come it kind of like confuses the doctors. Like they don't know what's really going on. And we know that Stapleton syndrome is very hard to diagnose. Even even one doctor came out from US was also explaining that this particular thing is very hard to diagnose. So I'm very grateful that at the end of the day,
We've been
the
able
doctor,
to spot
yeah,
exactly what it is. Okay, so
yes.
how would you describe your current state? Can you walk? Because when we started
Oh,
hearing, can you walk? Can you are you mobile?
okay. So the whole thing is I mean, every day I'm in pain. That's the whole thing. I'm not mobile. That, if you are talking about mobility, I'm not, because I find it very difficult to bath, to kind of like use the washroom, those kind of things. I find if the issue is when I go to public, I can't even move. At
Wow.
times, you will have this kind of like jerking of my neck and other things as well. And I realized that with some few things, I realized that it has stopped. But it used to come. Even as I'm talking to you right now, it wants to come, but it stopped me, because the state syndrome affects your brain, affects your spinal cord, which radiates to your leg, and it affects your speech as well. And right now, too, it affects my breathing.
So sorry to hear this, my brother.
Yes, sir.
So sorry to hear this. So what is actually needed right now to get you to get you some form of relief? What is actually needed right now?
Okay, so right now, what we need is, we thank God that we have actually come out with a diagnosis whereby the Stapleton syndrome is a condition now, and for you to treat it, it's not a joke. It's very expensive, and anytime like it kind of like drain me. And right now, as we speak, there's something called IVIG. It's called the name is somewhere. IVIG. I don't know if you know IVIG therapy.
I think I've heard of it before, somewhere.
Okay.
So that is what is needed, right?
Yes, that's what's in the end. And when you check the research, it's like every per month, approximately $9,700 is needed. So let's say how do you call it? Your body, you can't tell how your body is going to react to that thing. So you need maybe 4 or 5 doses fusion per month, which is approximately like $41,000 or more
Per month.
per month. Yes.
Okay, so that's $41,000 per month.
Per month. Even it can even be more, because
Okay.
it is based on it's based on maybe it depends on the hospital. Maybe a different hospital can maybe bring it down. Another hospital can also. It depends on it. So I don't know how it is, but the total amount is like what I'm mentioning to you.
Okay, and is there a body in Ghana, a health facility in Ghana that can help in if funds are available? Is there a health facility in Ghana that can do that?
No, so when I realized that according to my research, even though there's no, they will be like they can help, but the whole thing is this because of my condition. At the end of the day, it took them 4 months to diagnose me. They're saying that they can be a help, but looking at it, they don't have the facilities to help this kind of treatment, because it's not a rare case. It's not a common case.
Yes, it's a very rare case.
It's very rare. Out of like 1 million or 2 million, one person can get.
Wow.
Out of 1 or 2, one person can get. And there's hope for the future, because I realized that someone like Celine Dion was going through the same problem.
Oh, okay. So Celine Dion actually went through a similar challenge.
My own was a bit worse than mine, because her own, she kind of like, it was more like epilepsy. When the thing grabs you, it will break you down. But mine, even though it breaks me down, I can control it. I used to tag myself in a way that I can hold the even though I'm in pain, I can hold it.
Okay.
But the whole thing is the root cause. We don't tackle the root cause, so that's where the problem is. Because every time I keep on getting different symptoms every time, and mostly every week I go to the hospital, they give me this kind of symptoms. Like I'm going through this kind of symptoms, and it's kind of like too much for me.
Wow.
And when I sit now, my sleeping pattern has even changed. My sleeping pattern has changed.
So sorry to hear this, my brother. I'm so sorry.
This condition too, I'm trying to let people know that this condition has been with me for 4 years. But I was more aware of it. I was more paying attention to it 2.5 years, because I thought it would go. I've no experience this kind of problem before.
So how did it start? How did it start with you?
Oh, I can't really tell how it started with me. That one I can't really tell. It just came like
it just came
like
all of a sudden.
Yes, all of a sudden it just came.
And you started feeling.
I started feeling numbness. Anytime I see people like in the public, I can't walk well. I find it very difficult to walk, and my eyesight became a problem. But the whole thing is even though I was going through that thing, I thought it will go. Because, to be honest, I have no experience acting before. That's the whole thing. I have no experience acting before, so I thought it will go. So I realized that each and every year, there's a different
There's a
symptom.
different symptoms that adds up.
ASAP, yes, and it became very worse. And I realized, so what's really happening? And what makes you feel very comfortable is your neck shaking. Like your neck can shake, your neck can shake, and your shoulder can twitch for like several times, and which affects my head. So it makes you feel very uncomfortable.
So
Like
sorry.
when you are around you are surrounded by people in the public. So you always have to like be on the hideout, like be on closed doors, be in a closed door or something. Yes.
So, Joba, if there's funds readily available, number one, there's not even a health facility that can help you with this issue, and I mean, you have to be flown outside the country to get a facility that can help, right?
So based on my research, I realized that people people are going through the same condition outside,
Yeah.
and they are getting better. So I realized, okay, so let me just raise funds and go to that hospital and see how it goes for me, because I'm positive that I'll come out of this.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
how are we, or where are we when it comes to funding? I mean, are people contributing? Are you getting the necessary financial support?
To be honest with you, I'm not getting the necessary support because GoFund is not a Ghanaian based institution. It's outside, and at the end of the day, I'm applying for GoFund at the same time applying for the local side, and I'm not getting support from anywhere. Like it's not coming like the way it's supposed to come.
Well, so sorry to hear that. I think the in the initial stages there were a couple of institutions that made promises to you. I don't know if you've been able to they've been able to honor their promises. Even I think the vice president at some point came in. I don't know if
Yes.
they've been able
So
to.
yes, one good thing about the vice president and the public they did for me was, or because within the past 4 years, I was really it got to a point where my finances was drained. Like I wasn't having money at all because they would tell me to go and do a treatment maybe today, and I'll end up doing it like 2 weeks time. So when the president, the public came inside for me, it expedites my process, whereby now I don't waste time to do. I don't waste time to go and do the lab tests anymore.
Okay.
But the issue now is the problem now is I'm not seeing any improvement on me. That's the issue. So that's why I reached out to him, even though he kind of like did me a good favor. That's why I reached out to him. But I know that there's campaign and other things or which is normal, that I'm just trying to let him know that this is the thing he made to me.
Okay, so at least he honored his part, and then he was able to get you some financial support, or it gave you access.
Well, he gave me access in a way. He gave me access in a way where I'm very grateful to him because I feel very honored. Like he considered me coming to my place, so I feel very honored.
Okay.
So the whole
Okay.
thing is, the whole thing is, I'm very grateful for him honoring, for him coming to show the support, him
Yes.
coming to my house. Yes, that's one thing I want to say that I'm really grateful to him and the public as well.
Okay. So now we are rest assured that a total sum of 41,000 $41,000 is needed, or it could be more, excess of
No,
41.
no. That's for only the treatment. So
That's
I'm not even talking about the accommodation. How do you call it? There's something called pain therapeutic center. So maybe the IVIG is only just one treatment on its own. So if I'm supposed to go through this kind of process, no, if you add or it can come out to maybe 280,000, what I place out there in the public domain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to help, in the case where somebody wants to help right now, how do we come on board to help?
Oh, I think most of my how do you call it? The flyer is out there, and I think you can reach my status as well because I use her number. Her number is there, and my number too is out there. So
Okay.
and you can also I have a GoFund. Everything is on the flyer. The GoFund, the QR code, everything is on it. So you can support even small or little. They can help support, and I'll just stick for choose outside.
Okay. Okay. Drogba, thanks a lot for speaking with us this morning. I'm so sorry to hear what you're going through. May the Almighty heal you out of this because it's unbearable. It's hearing you this morning, even speaking this way, Charlie, pierces my heart. I know the good Lord will deliver, but I need the donation number if you can help me with it.
Okay, so the donation number. Let me try and get the flyer.
Okay.
Just in like a second. So the donation number is we have two numbers. So we have MTN. So the MTN number is okay. Let me please because my talking is not come out. I'll give it to my staff to.
Okay.
to
Okay.
talk.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Hannah.
Yes,
Can we have the numbers?
okay, please. The MTN number is 0535
0535
93
93
40
40
31.
31. Okay.
Yes.
And
And the Vodafone number is 050
050
277
277
61
61
69.
69.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, Hannah, thanks a lot for speaking with us this morning.
And thank you so much.
And that is the MTN is 053, right?
Yes, please.
That-
0535.
Okay, 0535 934
Yes.
031.
Yes.
That is 0535 934 031.
Yes, please.
Okay, and the telecell is 050
Yes.
277
Yes.
6169.
Yes, please.
And so, what is the name on these numbers?
The MTN, that's Hannah Mensah.
MTN is Hannah Mensah.
Yes, please.
And the
And
telecell?
Telecel is John Bredu Piazza.
John Bredu
Piazza.
Piazza. John Bredu Piazza.
Yes,
Okay.
please. And then we have the Gold Found account.
The GoFundMe account. Okay.
Please.
Okay. Hannah, thanks a lot for speaking with us this morning. My
So
heart goes
much.
out to you. I'm sending positive energy to you and the family.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to everyone that has been of help and support throughout this time. We are very grateful.
Okay, so Hannah, if I was asking when I was having a conversation with Drogba, I wanted to ask a question that I think, with respect to the vice president, there's an article that came out that he made a promise to fly Drogba out. I don't know if that is the true reportage or it's being doctored, or how is it? How is the situation like with respect to the vice president?
Okay, so actually, Anna was not lead there when he made that promise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the whole thing is he made a promise to me, and I know you will fulfill it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because he invited me over to his office.
Okay.
Yeah, he invited me to his office and everything. I know everything is in the process, so I know that he will deliver.
Okay.
The only problem now is me. I know. I'm a human being. I know that the campaign and everything that's
Yeah, the
going on.
campaigning has,
That's
yeah,
why.
yes.
That's why he has forgotten. But
Okay.
I know he made a promise that you kind of like help out. So that thing is true.
Okay. Okay. Drogba, thanks a lot for speaking with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day. We had a conversation. We just had a conversation with Drogba. In fact, I'm Charlie.